My name is Lisa, and I am a working adult employed at my father's company. The company my father manages is a major corporation, and my days are filled with busyness. I live with just my father, and speaking of our usual dinner. Dinner is ready, sorry to keep you waiting.
Let's eat.
There's more miso soup if you want seconds, just let me know.
Ah, did you change the miso?
Yes, I tried using red miso, is it not good?
No, it's not that. I just noticed and asked. There's no problem.
Is that so? How about the other dishes? Do they suit your taste?
Well, they're neither particularly delicious nor bad. I don't have any specific thoughts other than it's dinner.
I see.
I'll be going to my study now.
Okay, you can leave the dishes as they are.
I have no intention of cleaning up. Don't ask unnecessary questions.
Yes, my apologies. This is my father. I've never once felt affection from him. Even now, as an adult, it seems he views me not as a daughter, but merely as a tool for the company. Then, one day.
Lisa, come here.
Yes. What can I do for you?
I've decided to introduce you to a suitable young man. I've already arranged the schedule. Make sure you are available on that day.
An introduction. So suddenly. What kind of person is he?
The son of a factory that's on the brink of bankruptcy. The factory itself is worthless. However, the son is exceptionally capable. With the right funds, he could easily turn that factory around. So, you will marry him and bear intelligent children.
Marriage. You mean an arranged meeting?
Exactly. And you must make sure to secure this man. This is an order.
Understood. I was bewildered by the sudden marriage talk, but since I couldn't refuse my father, I accepted it. Besides, I had decided not to expect anything from the person I would marry, so honestly, I didn't really care. The reason for that was...
Oh, this necklace is cool. Hey Lisa, buy this for me. It would look good on me, right?
A necklace. What? Hold on, Roderick, do you have any idea how much this costs?
What's the big deal? It's not that expensive, right? Just buy it for me.
No way, and besides, I just bought you one recently.
Don't be such a miser despite being rich. If you keep being stingy, you'll lose all your good qualities.
Forget it, let's break up. Like this, every man who has ever approached me has been after my money without exception. With my father being how he is, I didn't trust men even one bit. Then, on the day of the arranged meeting 1 month later, when I arrived at the restaurant.
Listen, Lisa, you are the daughter of a major corporation's president. Don't say anything strange, and remember that everything you do reflects on our company's reputation. If you embarrass me, I will never forgive you.
Yes, of course, I understand. Time passed in silence between my father and me, and as the appointed time arrived, a man entered. He was a refreshingly good-looking young man with an aura of being a really nice person. After he gave a bow and sat down, my father began to speak.
Ha ha ha, hey Noah. It's been a while. Thank you for coming today.
Likewise. Thank you for making time to meet with me today.
Haha, no, you're always so full of energy. That's great. Well then, let me introduce you right away. This is my daughter, Lisa.
Nice to meet you, I'm Lisa. I look forward to our meeting today.
Nice to meet you too. I'm Noah. Please let this also be a pleasant encounter.
I'm sorry, no. As you see, Lisa is a bit shy around new people. The conversation might not take off. So would you mind asking her some questions to break the ice?
Understood then. Lisa, do you have any hobbies?
Hobbies? Well, not particularly.
Ha ha ha, come on, that's not true. You have some like reading, anything at all.
Well, actually, I don't really have a specific hobby myself. Maybe my question was a bit poor. Sorry about that, Lisa.
Truly? I apologize. I've been called away for work, so I must excuse myself. Well then, the two of you young ones should take your time and enjoy.
Understood. Thank you for your time despite being busy. So, let me say again, I look forward to our time together, Lisa.
Please don't worry about me, Noah. Just enjoy your meal.
Thank you. The food does look delicious. But I would like to know a little more about you, Lisa.
Is that so? Well, we are going to get married. After all, it's likely us.
I'm sorry to be the one you're matched with, but for me, it's like a dream to be able to marry someone as wonderful as you.
The man father introduced me to was named Noah, and he was incredibly cheerful. He seemed like a very kind person, but I just couldn't bring myself to trust him, and time passed without me opening up to him. However, discussions about marriage progressed rapidly, and Noah and I ended up registering our marriage. And so our married life began.
I'm home here. This is a souvenir cake for you, Lisa.
For me?
Yeah, I bought it for you. You like sweets, right? When I saw the cake, I just knew. I thought it'd make you happy.
I'm troubled by this. We're supposed to be in a marriage of convenience.
Haha, that's true. Marrying you has kept Father's factory from going under. But now that we're married, the circumstances of how it happened don't matter. I want us to be a good husband and wife.
I don't like you. Don't think I'll ever come to like you.
I see. Well, that's quite a shock, but still, I love you, Lisa.
Love. But you're just after the money, aren't you? Such words are empty.
No, it's true. I accepted this arrangement to help my parents. Even if my partner was horrible, I had decided to marry her. But the moment I saw you, I was struck like lightning. I thought how great it was to be able to marry such a wonderful woman.
What are you saying? You knew nothing about me back then. And yet you keep saying I'm wonderful. Is it just about looks?
Haha, well, at first, it was just the looks. You were exactly my type. But as we started talking more and more, I got to know you. And with each word, I fell for you all over again. Now, I love everything about you.
You're quite the smooth talker, aren't you? I wonder how many women you've charmed with that talk.
You're the first I've ever said such things to. You manage work and home perfectly, and never forget to care for me. I've never met a more wonderful woman than you. I truly admire you.
It's just me doing what's normal, nothing praiseworthy. It's not something to be praised for.
That's not true. What you do is amazing. You should give yourself more credit.
What are you saying?
Your father-in-law is a strict man, so maybe you had a tough upbringing. But now, you're living with me, so you don't have to try so hard.
It wasn't tough. It was just normal. It wasn't tough at all.
Is that so? Then why are you crying? Lisa, I am your husband. You don't have to be so guarded around me.
Why would you say such things?
I see. I'm sorry. You've been through a lot, haven't you?
Yes. It's always been tough.
You've done well. It's okay now. It's all going to be okay.
Yes. Thank you. For the first time, I felt like someone truly acknowledged me, and before I knew it, I was overflowing with tears. This became a turning point for me to open up my heart, and we began to deepen our bond as a true married couple. However, as work gradually became busier, the stress of being constantly urged by father to produce grandchildren started to accumulate. This led to a diagnosis of infertility.
Hello, father-in-law. I'm sorry for taking up your time today.
Hunter, what are you talking about? If it's a request from Noah, it's no trouble at all. So, what's this conversation about?
Yes, actually, it's about Lisa.
Oh, has my daughter done something wrong?
No, not at all, but...
Actually, I was diagnosed with infertility recently. So, it seems we won't be able to give you a grandchild right away, and we wanted to report that to you today.
What? Infertility? Don't joke with me. Do you understand how much I want a grandchild? This is no minor mistake. Can't you even fulfill your role as a woman?
Wait a minute, father-in-law. That way of speaking is too harsh. Lisa doesn't want to be in this situation.
Thank you, Noah.
The doctor said the cause of infertility is probably stress. From what I can see, I think so too. I want to let Lisa rest for a while.
Stress, you say? Noah, you coddle Lisa too much. That will ruin her eventually. Listen, Noah, people who can't work should be cut off right away.
What? Cut off? You do realize Lisa is your actual daughter, right?
Yes, that's right. She's the daughter of someone who built a large corporation in one generation. And yet, she shows no remarkable excellence, just an ordinary, average daughter. Such a person, whether she's my daughter or not, doesn't matter to me.
Noah is desperately trying to stand up to father, who is furious about my infertility. But it seems father has no intention of changing his mind.
Well, it's fine. I have no interest left in a woman who can't bear children. Instead, I'll introduce Noah to a young and pretty girl.
Introduce a pretty girl?
What do you mean by that?
It's simple. The younger they are, the higher the probability of getting pregnant. And if they're pretty, the number of trials will differ, won't they?
What are you saying?
Father-in-law, are you serious about this?
It's not just serious, it's sensible. Ignore a daughter who can't have children. It's a waste of time, completely valueless. Instead, mate with the girl I'll introduce and quickly show me a grandchild.
What?
With your genes, I'm sure an excellent child will be born. And the woman should also be someone with a beautiful face that turns heads. That way, a grandchild with good looks and excellence, someone we can be proud of, will be born.
What do you think children are?
You're kidding me? Cut it out already.
Noah, what's with the sudden yelling?
What's with it is my line. What do you think you're doing to Lisa?
Haha, I see. You're quite smitten with that woman. Then rest assured, I'm not saying to divorce her. You can have a mistress with the family's blessing. There's no downside to it.
Stop screwing around. You've been treating your own daughter like an object this whole time. Lisa isn't your tool, you know? And I love Lisa. I have no intention of being involved with any other woman but Lisa for the rest of my life.
Noah got genuinely angry at Father's unbelievable remarks. As I was moved by that, Father turned red with rage.
What did you say? Who do you think saved the factory from going under? Ungrateful wretch. I could very well stop the transactions with your parents' factory, you know.
You won't get away with that.
Silence, girl. What can someone like you possibly do? A person who can't even have a single child should just step back.
No. I absolutely won't back down.
This one, getting all high and mighty just because her husband is here.
Who's the one getting high and mighty? Haven't you noticed that the company's performance has been plummeting lately? Do you know? Your outdated way of thinking is being questioned among the board members.
Ugh, what nonsense. The decline in performance is due to a temporary dispersion of customers because of the proliferation of competing companies. As a large corporation, if we hold our ground, customers will naturally return.
That's exactly the problem. Do you understand why competitors could intrude all at once? It's because our top industry position is seen as an opportunity since we are not adapting to modern methods.
Neck. Such is the thought of brainless youngsters. Trends are like waves that come and go. Only companies that are not swayed by these fluctuations become big corporations in today's world.
All that is based on past values. Times change along with people's values. The old ways work only as long as the underlying values remain unchanged. Once values change, companies must adapt to survive.
You don't understand anything. Even those values are cyclical. There can't possibly be anyone influenced by such things among the executives.
Sadly for you, this is true. Discussions have already taken place, and it's only a matter of time before you are asked to step down as president. Upon being told about the likely fact that he would be removed as president, Father started to tremble and his eyes widened in shock.
What kind of foolishness? Are all our executives brainless? They are all fired. I will make them resign immediately.
No matter how much advice is given, you refuse to change your opinion. If things don't go your way, you quickly resort to firing and disposing of them. No one wants to follow a person who does that. That's what everyone thinks.
What do you mean, everyone? That must be just the people around you. Don't get above your station. A frog in a well cannot comprehend the ocean.
If that's what you want to believe, then believe it. The outcome will become clear soon enough. With that, I'll take my leave. We likely won't be seeing each other again.
We were grateful for your help with my parents' factory, but I am disappointed in you. Goodbye.
Leave! You're a nuisance! Never show your face here again!
And so, Noah and I left the place, leaving Father yelling in anger behind us. In a board meeting about this matter, Father lashed out in fury and attempted to fire all involved parties. The executives, having awaited the right moment, seized the opportunity to demand Father's removal. With the support of the other executives except for Father, it was decided that Father would step down from the presidency. I was then unanimously recommended as the new president and took over the role. Unable to accept this outcome, father tried to win over other employees with all sorts of tactics to create a faction for himself, scheming to take back his position as president. However, his attempts to bind people with fear did not work, and he ended up isolated within the company. Being ignored by everyone, he chose to leave the company on his own accord. Thus, father lost the company, which was his pride, and ended up spending his days alone in a large house, with plenty of money but a deep sense of unfulfillment. As for my spouse and me,
Madam President, you've been working hard. Perhaps it's time for a break.
Noah, didn't I tell you to stop calling me that when it's just the two of us?
Nah, if I don't keep it up, I'll slip up and use your name when it's least appropriate.
It's nice that we're so affectionate, isn't it?
Do you know, Lisa, we're being called the silly couple by some?
I'm really happy that the employees feel close to us.
Hey now, don't turn red over something like this. It's making me blush too.
Sorry, I just... Oh.
What's wrong? Did we forget some emergency matter?
I might have been overheard by one of the executives just now.
See, that's why I told you so. Well, looks like tomorrow's company meeting is going to be a presentation of our dating plans.
How did this start, I wonder?
It was just a little joke from you, Lisa. But we've got a lot of employees who are up for a laugh.
Maybe I don't have enough dignity as a president?
No, it's because everyone likes you. Well, I like you a lot more, though.
Noah. Don't say weird things in places like this.
Ah, sorry, just kidding. Wait a second, you. Oh no. We've been seen again.
Could it be that our company is less busy than we thought? Since then, I've been busy with my responsibilities as the president. It's been a whirlwind, but thanks to Noah's support as the vice president, I've been able to fulfill my duties. We've tried to modernize our old-fashioned company in various ways, but somehow, it's become a thing for Noah and me to present our dating plans at the company. Perhaps due to our talented staff, the dating plans are quite wonderful, and they even go so far as to make reservations for us. Recently, there's been a rise in warm-hearted videos on YouTube where employees playfully tease their bosses for laughs, but our company somehow gives off a different vibe. I'm considering always being ready for a video shoot, and with that thought, I continue to devote myself to work today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button, and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.